Okay. Hey guys, welcome to SignedBySagi. We're in a different scenery today, so we're in my room while my daughter is here and in the living room where I usually am. And we're gonna get started in just a moment. Make sure everything is working, everything's on. Okay, give me one moment. I already have a little pre-shuffle out here already, so we're gonna speak on what I see so far. Again, these messages are for the collective, so all zodiac signs are welcome to this message. Air sign, earth sign, water sign, fire signs, cardinal, fixed, and mutable. All right, so pre-shuffle is showing me that you guys are under divine care, protection, and guidance. Okay? So the divine has you here. The divine is covering you here. The divine is leading you somewhere. And you may be unsure and uncertain of this, like where you're going or what's coming to you. All right. But I want you to know that you're going to be okay. All is well because you're under divine guidance and protection here. And I see that you don't see something, you know, coming in for you. You're kind of like waiting for it. There's something that you've manifested and you're just wondering when it's going to come in. Understand that it's going to come in divine timing. Okay. It may not come in when you wanted it to, but it's on its way and it's, working its way to you. And you have to allow, spirit to do what spirit does for you. Because if it comes in too soon, it may not work out. Everything, happens at the right time in the right moment. So just be easy, on yourself when it comes to waiting on what you're manifesting. With that being said, I'm seeing justice come to you. I'm seeing things be fair. Okay. I'm seeing that, your hard work and your things that you're manifesting are very much coming to you, and a twin flame as well. So, a twin flame energy, this could be a love that you're manifesting, a new love that you're manifesting. And like I said, you don't see this coming. This is something that you've probably manifested in the past or something that you kind of just, you know, stop worrying about or anticipating. And because you're doing the work on yourself, you're being sent a loyal partner. You're being sent someone that's also willing to put in the work right alongside you. Okay. So this is justice and this is what's been due to you. And this is fair and well deserved. Like I said, this is something that you've manifested in. This is something that you've been wishing and hoping for. And when you're ready, this is when spirit, says okay and grants this to you. All right. Queen of Swords, this is the truth. You're speaking your truth. You have clarity. Something may have felt like, like you were struggling, like you're juggling, like you're trying to figure things out here. And like I said, you're now having some clarity on something, which is allowing you to stay in alignment and trust in divine guidance. And this is leading you to some sort of balance where you felt unbalanced. Yeah, it's very much given like you weren't happy with some sort of previous uh turnout, results, outcome of something from your past though. And now that you're ascending and being divinely guided another direction, you're just hoping that everything, falls into place and you're, guided back into alignment, which you are, but you just don't see something as of yet, but you will, because where there was unbalance, there is now being balance restored. And you're now going to be able to see this clearly. Okay. You will, see that you're winning. You will see that you're overcoming. You will see the changes and the shifts that are happening in your favor. It's due to you, is well deserved, and this is fair to you. Balance is being restored. Spirit is bringing you a lover. Spirit is bringing you a divine partnership here, a balanced, healthy partnership here. Yeah. This is someone who's going to work with you and not against you. This is someone who's going to be loyal and faithful to you. This is someone who's coming in with the right intentions. Okay. Spirit is bringing you a twin flame energy. This is someone who's going to bring some sort of love offer to you. A Knight of Pentacles. They're offering you something solid. They're offering you something, long term. They're committal. Okay. They're ready to commit. They're offering you something that, you've been manifesting and, wishing for. I'm hearing end all be all. Like what you want, they want. You know what I'm saying? It's a mutual feeling. You guys share the same beliefs and traditions, and you're both wanting the same thing. So it's equal. Okay. It's balanced. It's healthy. You went through a separation with someone, and the person that you were in separation from, the person that you are disconnected. Yeah. Okay. So the person that you're disconnected from, um, that you had this separation, heartbreak, breakup, or whatever the case may be in your situation, they're trying to, unfortunately, interfere with your connection. I'm seeing their energy come through. Page of Swords, they're watching you. Okay. They're in regret over, the loss of you, because they're going to see that you moved on and that you're no longer seeking them or waiting for them. Because for some reason, it feels like this energy thought that you were going to wait for them. Okay. But Spirit is sending you in someone else. Spirit is sending you in a soulmate, a twin flame energy, someone who's, you know, vibrating on the same frequency as you are. You know what I'm saying? Someone who is for you. This past person wasn't for you. They were against you. They were bringing you pain. You know what I'm saying? But it's like their energy is lingering around. They're not willing to release you and let you go. So they're hanging around and they're watching you. They're delusional. They really thought that you were going to sit around and wait for them, but you're not. Yeah, you pulled your energy back from this person and you focused on yourself. And you showing yourself self-love is what manifested this twin flame energy to you, because you're showing up as your best self. You're putting your best self, you putting yourself forward. You know what I'm saying? And this is pushing you in the direction of a ascended love. I hope I made sense with all of that. But yes. So you choosing to invest in yourself and, you know, show up for yourself is what also allowed this manifestation of a true love, a genuine love, an authentic love, a real love to find you. hmm Seven of Pentacles. You're going to work together, you and this new lover. You guys are going to work together and work on things that are, going to bring long-term success to your connection. You guys are building up an empire together. And you have somebody that's watching you. Literally, you have someone who's watching you do this. This past person of yours was very deceptive. They were emotionally manipulative. Your future is protected with your new lover. You guys have a mutual love and understanding for one another. And you have a hater here who's watching you receive the 10 of Cups with, wow. Yo, that's crazy. You have a hater here watching. You receive this 10 of Cups. Happiness, joy, bliss, family. Something solid and, worth every ounce of love that you're pouring into it. You're receiving your, soulmate match here. Your connection with this person is going to be very strong. And your past person has to watch this unfold. They're going to have to watch this happen. That's nothing but the truth. You're having a breakthrough. After all that you've been through with that past person, you're finally having your way. You're finally having this breakthrough. You're receiving someone who's going to be true and honest. Someone who's going to be loyal and faithful. Someone who's going to put in the same amount of work that you've been putting in to a connection. Yes. You're receiving real love here. And someone's having a hard time dealing with your success and your victory in a love department. They fumbled you. What can you do? You are not going to wait for this energy to get themselves together. You probably most likely gave this person several chances and opportunities, but this person had secrets. They were being deceptive. They were lying. They were cheating. They were manipulative. They were in this Jezebel spirit while you were, in this innocent of energy. Some of them possibly had a child on you, or but they definitely played with you. You know what I'm saying? Being very lusty and probably was a sex based connection as well, you know, but you were innocent in the midst of all of this. Things were done wrong to you. This person did not honor the connection that they were in with you at all. Some of them were materialistic and very much focused on themselves and just, in it for the wrong reasons. And they weren't in it for real love. They were in it for what they could benefit out of it, whether it was, the passion, desire, fire, sex that came out of it, or if you were giving to this energy, like you would give them money or buy them things or whatever you were given to the situation, it is the only reason why they were there. They weren't there for the love. They weren't there for the reasons that you were in it for. And now you're receiving a companion, a twin flame union that's undeniable, unstoppable, strong, confident, like this is something that no one can break. Especially being that divine guidance is what's guiding you guys together. Look, actual money. Your past person was in it for beneficial gain, beneficial reason. Some of you actually gave them money. Like they were in it for something, or if you were waiting for some sort of money to come in, or you spoke about it around this person, or if you were waiting to, level up in some kind of way in life where you are going to receive more money, whatever it was. Or if you're just a flashy person yourself and they wanted to live that lifestyle with you, whatever it is, they were in it for that. It was no love, real love involved. You know what I'm saying? Unless you guys were in bed and doing what gets done in the bed. Like, that's kind of where that person's energy was with you. It wasn't nothing genuine, period. I'm seeing chakras, so that reminds me of a healing energy. So you're healed. You're now in this healing energy, and spirit is sending you a healed person as well, because you both have ascended, out of a situation where you were dealing with people who didn't have your best interest at heart. They just were toxic. They were not a good vibe, low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? Now spirit is sending you in a person who's high vibrational, who's healed, who's overcoming challenges and obstacles just like you, and closing out those chapters and ready for a new chapter with you. Okay, you have someone here who has animosity towards you. They're going to be haters. They're going to be, mad that you are receiving this divine connection. They're not happy to see you happy at all. They're not happy to see you happy at all. You're receiving a marriage, a long-term commitment. I'm hearing soul contract. Like it's meant for you guys to meet for sure. Somebody wanted to have you in bondage. Somebody wanted to keep you locked in with them. Your past person wanted you to have, no access to this love, but you're being divinely guided towards something new. Okay, you are an earth angel, and like I said, the divine has you covered and protected. Because you're healed. You're healed, and you understand, the walk that you're walking, the path that you are on right now. Look, you and your counterpart, priest and high priestess, a priest and high priestess, you both are in ascension. You both are ready to level up with one another. You both are receiving one another as a divine gift from the Most High, a divine connection, commitment. This is your husband or wife that's coming in. Okay. Someone didn't want you to receive that animosity. They're going to be slandering, talking shit, and doing too much. Doing too much. This is something else. Let me get one more from the Kipper-ish. Evil eyes blocked. Evil eyes blocked. No matter what they say, what they do, they can't block this. They can't block this. They can't stop this. This cannot be stopped. This cannot be stopped. It's from the divine. It cannot be stopped. Look at this. Like, the evil eye is blocked. The animosity and plans to keep you in bondage ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. You've been on a healing journey this whole entire time. And now you're receiving a divine partner because of it. Your protection from the Most High. See how that worked? See how that works? Let's see what we get with the extra debt. Let's see what energy falls out with the extra debt. This is most certainly a divinely guided connection that's going to be coming together very soon, if it hasn't already. Source is bringing this to you, okay? Source, the Most High. And your past person is going to be in guilt, remorse, and regret. highly upset. They're not happy with the way things are unfolding for you or themselves because their evil plans. We're not going to work. You're guarded. You're safe. You're protected from their interference, from their outside noise. Okay? You have access here. Let's see what else comes out. Seeing children, creations, investments. Chaos magic, demonic, nefarious, diabolical bondage. We know what that's about, don't we? We'll get into it. Your past person wanted control over you, but they couldn't. You're too powerful. You're too powerful. They wanted to manipulate you. So they pretended to be a friend, an ally, and a confidant to you, which they were not. And now that you realize that about them, now that you see that they're not an ally, a friend, nor are they a confidant, you expose them for being a, demonic, nefarious, diabolical person who wanted to have you in bondage, who wanted to cause you chaos magic, who didn't want you to see that you were, deserving of someone greater, someone better than them, because they were not a good person to you. And I do strongly feel that Spirit has you now in isolation and solitude, has you alone, single, okay? So that way you can receive this partner that's coming and allowing you to heal too on your own. You have to go heal by yourself alone. All right? Yeah. Spirit wanted to send you warning and show you the signals and allow you to see that this person was no good for you, that they were stagnating you, holding you up, wishing bad on you. Spirit is literally showing you that this person is a danger to you. Okay? Mm. They were just coming around you to take from you. Yeah. See? They were literally just coming around you to take from you. You have something that they want access to. They wanted you to, it's like this energy wanted you to do for them, give to them while they take and never, give you anything. You never really received much from that energy at all. This was a very stressful situation. This person could have even had you depressed, stressed, overwhelmed, overworked. You know what I'm saying? And while they projected onto you, whole time you're powerful. Like, you're a role model. It says empowerment here. Like, you have this light about you, this high vibration about you. Of course you do, because you're a part of the collective. Okay, so you have this, and you were a good friend to them. You were loyal, you were compassionate, very understanding person. So Spirit had to pull your energy away from them because they didn't appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't honor the friendship that you had overall with them. So they projected their bullshit onto you. Yeah, they projected their nonsense onto you. And now they're in regret, remorse, and guilt about what they've projected, about what they've done. It's over. Game over. Divine intervention had to come in and close this door. and end this chapter. Absolutely. It wasn't, serving you no good. And for some of you, spell work was even, done to try to attempt to keep you in bondage. This person is a liar and always has been a narcissist as well. They don't see their wrongs. And if they do, they would still say they're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? They are just narcissistic and manipulative. Let's let's move on from that deck. And this is what I wanted. All right. Let's do some hidden truth. Let's get into the conversation between you and that energy of that past person. I just want to see what comes out with this deck, being that the energy is here. Not that you care. I know you don't care what they have to say. And sometimes messages that you would like to say or convey may come out in this deck as well. So use your discernment to decipher who's speaking, whether you or them. We're going to tap in it just a bit and then we'll move on. All right. Let's see what comes out. We will be together again. See, delusion. You see the delusion? I am not available. I feel like you're speaking back with that. And they say, I love you. Wow. I remember every detail of that day. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You're definitely like shunning them off. Like you don't want anything to do with them. I wish things could be different. Yeah. They know you don't want them. Like I feel the energy. Like I see what's going on. And if this person has reached out or contacted you in any way, shape, or form, you denied them like time and time again. And it's like they're refusing the no. Like they're not trying to take no for an answer. I want to tell you how I feel. Like they're trying to force, themselves onto you. Like push their energy through this. You were the best thing in my life. Yeah, they're definitely in deep regret, remorse, and guilt. We both know I am not the one for you. And they know that they're no good for you, as well as you know that they're no good for you. Confirmation to what you already know. They need to get a grip and realize like, you know, the answer is no. They know that it's a no. They wouldn't even accept them back. So why should you be the person who, you know, tolerates that deception? Why should you have to, you know, accept that and try to work with them after the fact? Because they know that they lost something good. There's no getting it back. Why can't you accept that? You're being delusional, like you're losing your freaking mind. It's weird. You're doing weird things. Some of you are going to get engaged. And like I said, you're going to have this high level of commitment with a whole new person. And past person, just going to have to watch that. Yeah. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like you're going to be flirting and, you know, exploring and expanding with a whole new person, you know, putting yourself back out there. Yeah, there's going to be some chemistry between the two of you. There's a strong magnetic attraction between the two of you. Yeah, see how on both these cards, it's like you guys are going to just be together and having a lot of together time, enjoying each other's company. Okay, I'm hearing movie night, like movies. Might go to a movie, or you might get invited to their place and, Netflix and chill type of vibe. Free yourself. So yeah, like, see, you're single, you're going to be, dating and putting yourself out there, taking control of your life again because you deserve love. You know that. You're not freeing yourself and opening yourself up to love again. And you're going to meet your person doing that. So it's time to get outside. It's time to go out and date. It's time to, take yourself out on dates as well. You could meet somebody doing just that. Exactly. You're going to meet somebody new love because you deserve it. Put yourself out there. Get dressed, get cute. You know what I'm saying? Use your discernment when you're out there because, you may come across some frogs that you don't need to kiss. And yeah, go out on dates with yourself. And then you're just gonna come across someone. Like, you're just gonna meet someone new and fall in love. It's all gonna happen in divine time, and trust it. Trust it. There's potential out there. Get out into the city. Put yourself out there. Hidden path, divine timing. I'm telling you, you're not gonna see this person coming because you don't feel like anything's happening for you right now. Stuck. You don't feel like anything's coming in for you right now. I seen a card right there that was in reverse. I'll see it again. Outcome. Summertime can be significant. I'm seeing fertility. Telling you, for some of you, y'all gonna be planning a family with this new person, and this is gonna just be a whole new life you're creating and starting for yourself when it comes to love. Yeah, it's a whole new beginning. Like, after a complete ending with a complete loser. Okay. Yeah. You've done the healing, which is why spirit is bringing you in something that's also healed and something that will continue to heal you. You know what I'm saying? You're being watched. The person that you're separated from is a masculine energy. Mm. You're going to see a shift and a change in the summertime. This new beginning is going to blossom and it's going to start, in the summer. From now to the summer. Um, yeah, you're having a shift in your love life. New opportunities are being presented to you, and a new opportunity to meet, make sure that you know there is one person that's coming to you, and this is your person. This is your partner. This is your twin flame. This is your soulmate vibe. This is a divine union. After you've done some sort of healing here from something that, tore you down a little, like broke your heart, something that was destroyed, something that failed, this past connection. And this person is watching you from afar, definitely from afar, watching you receive your soulmate. Watching you receive your soulmate. Okay? You guys are mirroring one another. I'm telling you, this is a divine connection. And I feel like you're going to feel like at home with this person. This person is definitely going to be bringing in balance and peace and stillness for you, and vice versa. You're going to be doing the same thing for them. All right. I'm going to give you guys some oracle from this deck and then angel answers, and that'll be all for this love message that came through there. So we have risk, love that involves great risk. Then we have aligned with higher self. True gem. We have a reunion. It says the story is not over yet. Healing. Can we get one more? Oh, I forgot. I wanted to actually use 2 more decks before using the angel answers. So we'll get into those too. Extended reading. Ascending. Okay. So actually, let me use the tarot to clarify some more detail on this message. Then we'll transfer over to another deck. All right. Let's get into the message here. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups at the bottom of that deck. I'm telling you, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled with this new partner while your past person while your past person watches. You receive this divine, infinite love. Mm-hmm. Show me what I need to see. When it comes to love that involves great risk, it says taking chances, leap of faith, playing with fire, a lot at stake, facing fears, gambling, Page of Cups. Hmm. Page of Swords. It's your past person's energy that's being pulled on this. So they may try to take some sort of risk to come toward you, um, to still try, you already know that this energy is not ready for love. They're not committal. They're just, you know, they're broken. They're not respecting or honoring the ending between the two of you. They're in his monitoring spirit, also not wanting you to receive the love that you deserve. They want to come and play in your face again. They have not changed whatsoever, and you don't want them back anyway. So, yeah, but their energy is just, still there. Yeah, see, there's an issue. 5 of Wands, conflict, tension. They're not gonna be happy that you're telling them no. You guys don't see eye to eye. You guys are not going to, you know, be on the same page with something here. I feel like this person is going to unexpectedly pop up on you, unexpectedly make some sort of appearance. Aligned with higher self, harmony, balanced awareness, divine connection, insights, soul expansion, spiritual growth. I'm seeing the Emperor. Temperance. Yeah, you're being sent a divine uh person who's, ready to commit to you, who's ready to work with you, like I said before, and not against you. They're healed. Like this is a higher, ascended, balanced love that's coming in to connect with you spiritually and um expand on your healing. You know what I'm saying? Like this person is not coming to tear you down. They're not coming to break down what you've built up as far as your healing is concerned. This person is coming to add to that healing. This person is coming to make you feel good about yourself and vice versa. You're also going to be doing the same thing for this person. I keep seeing like family cards when it comes to that energy. Okay. So this person is also coming in to step in and take over, like in a healthy way. I'm not saying they're trying to like assert dominance in a way where it's overpowering. They're coming in to lead, to guide, to add to and not take away from you, True gems, a connection with saving. Valuable jewelry, quality, authentic, hard to find, real, one in a million, perfect beauty, connection. Um, let's see why that came out. Five of Swords, clarify. Mm, Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's going to be some tension in a dispute, arguments about you. There's a fight here over your love. But you're having a breakthrough and a new beginning in love. Okay? That's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here. Yeah. Everyone's trying to fight for your love here. Everyone wants, you know, you. You may have more than one suitor. You know what I'm saying? Not just those two. It may be other people. You know what I'm saying? You may even experience that a lot of people from your past may try to be making a grand appearance coming on back. So pay attention to that as well. Hmm. But yeah, there's conflict, issues in a fight for your love. Nine of Swords. I'm seeing that somebody's going to be, yeah, exactly, devastated behind you and you denying them. You're turning down an offer from somebody. There is no competition, there is no fight because you know who your person is and you know who you want to be with. And you're choosing that person. You're choosing, the valuable connection, of course. And most likely your past person, of course, is who's, fearful and worried and bothered by the fact that you're choosing, the other person, that you're not choosing them. They're like distraught behind that. Some of you, divine feminine or even divine masculine, if you end up making a family with this new person, that may be when it gets real for your past person, or that may be when your past person sees that you've moved on and you're working on something more, family oriented, something more solid, something serious with someone else. Yeah, you've healed, baby. You've healed, you closed that door, and you're walking through new doors. Someone is about to receive the healed version of you, the ascended version of you. This is a rebirth. Yeah, that chapter has been closed out. There's a whole new you that you're introducing to this new person. Like, this old person don't even know who you are. The star. This old person doesn't even know this you. Okay, this is an ascended, healed version of you from overcoming the obstacle and the challenge that you've dealt with them. And I'm seeing you be with your divine counterpart here, Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. This is a soulmate connection. This is a twin flame connection. This is a good, healthy connection that you're loving, that you're nurturing, that you're, giving to wholeheartedly. Like, this new person is receiving the healed love and connection from you. And y'all going the distance. This is for the long haul, baby. This ain't to play no games. I'm literally like seeing like marriage, engagement, like a celebration of y'all love. This past person is heartbroken and making plans to come towards you to offer you a love now, but you've closed that door already. They're going to try to interfere. They want another chance, another opportunity with you, but you are already solidified with someone else. You know what I'm saying? You already like locked in on a whole nother level with this new person. So there's no coming back. There's no reconciliation happening with your past person. They're just having a hard time honoring that. And it's not like they've changed. It's not like, anything is different about them. They're the same. They're the same. But you're already in this energy of new love. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So we'll move on into this next deck. Yeah, see? Heartbroken and upset about the separation. They watching you. They watching you and who you moving on with into the new phase, into this future. This person was in denial of your connection. They was in denial of the connection that they had with you. They didn't honor the connection then. Why are they even worried about you now? A Gemini or an Aquarius can be significant. You or them or the new person. Gemini, Aquarius energy is out here. Someone's juggling, having too much on their plate, dealing with multiple obligations at one time, unable to make a decision based on confused emotions. Drinking the Kool-Aid, listens to others, and disregards their own feelings, knowingly goes along with other people's plans and ideas without thinking of their own well-being. Somebody was listening to outside interferences, and this is what led to the disconnection with you and your past person. So your past person seems to have been listening to other people and probably, telling y'all business or seeking advice from the wrong people, putting people in y'all business and stuff like that. Pillow talking with other people, even talking to family members or whoever, friends that they were discussing your business with, and somebody gave them bad advice. When they were listening to that, they're gonna have to watch you glow up. And this glow up is stemming from the self-love that you gave yourself. You poured into yourself. And now you're seeing the results of what that has done for you. And so are they. Which is why they're in regret. We got courage here. A Leo could be significant. You can be a Leo or have Leo placements. If not, this is just you having courage, willingness to confront agony, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation, strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. Yeah. It's showing up very powerful in front of this person. Look at this. Look how the cards look. You're showing up to be very powerful and courageous and brave and strong in front of that past person there. And in regret, because you're riding off into the sunset with someone else. Yeah, they have insecurities, unsure of who and where they are at in life, wears a mask to hide their feelings in fear of rejection, constantly covers up who they are in fear of what others may think of them. They care too much about what other people think, but they're insecure as hell. They're insecure as hell. You could be seeing angel numbers and symbols. You reinvented yourself. You reinvented yourself. You having an upgrade in life. They're infatuated with you. They're infatuated with you. They can't get over you. They're in so much regret and can't release you or let you go. Someone could be a Scorpio. Divine timing is here. Everything's unfolding and happening in divine timing. Okay? So just be patient. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? If the person hasn't come in yet, they will. Because you've literally manifested this. And like I said, if you're still on the healing journey, once spirit sees that you are healed and ready to receive this new love, this real love, this authentic love, they will send them in immediately after they see that you're ready to receive that kind of love and honor it. Okay. All right. Let me give you your angels, and then we'll wrap it up. See, spirit is bringing in something better. There's something better. I know. See, be patient. Within the next few months can be significant. We have compromise here. That's balance, success. Someone's coming in to work with you, not against you. Like I said, you guys are going to be working together and bringing balance to one another. And it's going to be very much successful. A successful romance. A romantic partner that you seek is coming. Trust. You'll be able to trust them. They'll be able to trust you. And you need to trust in the divine guidance and divine, timing. There's a no here, an opportunity, perfect timing. Okay? So, no to the past person, there's something better. There's an opportunity coming in within the next few months. This is perfect timing for you guys to come in and bring each other, peace, harmony, and balance, compromising and working together, a successful romance connection, trust in the divine. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining SignedBySagi Spiritual Divine Tarot Session. This was a love message for you all. Fire signs, air signs, earth signs, water signs, fixed, mutable, and cardinal. So all zodiacs are welcome. Please be sure to hit that like button. If you would like a private session with me, you can email me signedbysagi@aol.com. I also go live and post content on TikTok. So find me on TikTok, SignedBySagi, and join the community if you are not already a part of it. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, gotta find a way to cut it off.